Tina Knowles is finally breaking her silence about her decades-long marriage to Mathew Knowles. And let me tell you, this isn't just a story. It's a whole soap opera set to a Beyoncé soundtrack. So let's take it from the top. Tina and Mathew tied the knot in 1980. But according to Tina, things were rocky from the very beginning. She says the marriage was toxic before toxic was even a trending word. Just a year in, Mathew was already doing whatever he wanted. Vows be damned. Still, Tina stayed. She held on, believing their love could survive anything. It was us against the world, she said. And then came Beyoncé in 1981. A literal star was born. But behind the glow of fame, the storm kept brewing. During her pregnancy with Solange, Tina says things hit a breaking point. The emotional roller coaster was constant. Joy one day, betrayal the next. Mathew would step out, Tina would be ready to walk, then he'd show up with tears and half-hearted apologies. And just like that, the cycle would repeat. But by 2009, the truth came out. And not from Mathew. Tina found out through the press that her husband had fathered a child outside of their marriage. Yep, the internet got the tea before she did. The child's mother was receiving $12,000 a month in support, which later dropped to $2,485 after Beyoncé let her father go as her manager. Saved by the pink slip, you could say. Tina filed for divorce that same year, though in dramatic fashion, both of them skipped court in 2010, so it was put on pause. But by 2011, after 31 years, they finalized it. Mathew remarried in 2013. Tina found love again with Richard Lawson in 2015, though sadly they separated in 2023. And just when you think the drama was over, boom. In 2014, another woman came forward. Another baby, another DNA test. Turns out, Mathew had fathered a child while he and Tina were still legally married. A whole second betrayal. But despite it all, Tina and Mathew today are peacefully co-parenting their iconic daughters. No bad blood, just lessons, a lot of them. Let's pause right here, because this ain't just about Tina and Mathew, it's about a whole generation of women who were taught to suffer in silence and call it strength. Back in the day, staying in a broken marriage was seen as a badge of honor. You made your bed, now lie in it, they'd say. So many women were conditioned to prioritize their family's image, their husband's needs, over their own peace of mind. Tina stayed because she loved him. She believed in her family. She hoped things would change, but let's keep it real. She was young, just like many of y'all are now. And back then, she probably didn't know what life looked like without him. She had her own dreams too, a successful salon, building a legacy with her girls. But that us against the world mindset, it can trap you. She stayed out of hope, out of fear, and maybe out of habit. That pain became her normal. But here's the thing. Beyoncé and Solange didn't just see the pain. They saw their mother's strength. They saw her evolve. They saw her finally choose herself. And that's powerful. Yeah, some of that early pain probably shaped how they love, but they also learned boundaries. They learned reinvention. Look at Beyoncé. She turned heartbreak into lemonade. And that album? Iconic. The truth is, it's never too late to choose yourself. Tina was 57 when she finally said enough. 31 years of heartbreak, and she still found the courage to walk away. So can you. Some might wonder, would she have left if he hadn't been caught? Maybe not. And not because she didn't value herself, but because she was too used to the pain to imagine life without it. But that baby, that was the line in the sand. One thing to cheat in secret, another to bring a baby into the world. That made it real, public, permanent. That was a consequence. Not just a mistake, and for Tina, it was the last straw. So let this be a lesson. Don't let loyalty become your prison. If someone shows you who they are, over and over again, that's not love. That's you ignoring your own intuition. You deserve peace, you deserve respect, you deserve to be chosen. Not just when they're scared of losing you, but every single day. Tina's story isn't just tea, it's a testimony. So, yes, go ahead and pick up those gems I'm dropping. Put them in your basket and skip into your next chapter like the queen you are. Because if Tina could walk away, so can you.